Da-dum, 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 da-dum. I think we're good.
Oh, hey, I'm Alex. I'm Glenn's new social media manager. He'll be here in about 5 minutes, but first I have some announcements for you. Great news, you guys have been asking for it, and it's ready. Hashtag Rise and Grind Elite Master Group is starting now. As a member of Hashtag Rise and Grind Elite, you're gonna get to spend time with like-minded individuals, learn, grow, meet each other, spend 2 hours a week with Glenn every week, tackling any areas of your life that you might need help, whether it's relationships, spiritually, financially. You're gonna talk about all of it. You're gonna get the chance to ask Glenn questions. If you're interested, you need to visit hashtag RISEANDGRINDELITE.com.
Your network is your net worth. You've heard this saying a million times, and you even understand the premise behind it, and yet you can't seem to connect with the people in life who can help take you to the next level. Well, now hashtag Rise and Grind has the solution. Connect with hundreds of hashtag Rise and Grind members nationwide in the hashtag Rise and Grind Elite Mastermind Group. Led by Glenn Lundy and his incredible network of friends, colleagues, and business associates, as a member of the hashtag Rise and Grind Elite Mastermind Group, you'll have the opportunity to meet twice a week with like-minded individuals who can help you take your life to the next level, professionally, personally, physically, and spiritually. You'll become a part of an elite Facebook group with exclusive access to content that can't be found anywhere else, and have the opportunity to connect with top performers from around the world. You'll get front row access to all of Glenn's previous training programs, future programs, speaking events, and hashtag Rise and Grind University. Listen, for only dollars a day, you'll now have the network you've been searching for. A network of people who rise every single day with intention and purpose, and can help you evolve into the absolute best version of yourself that you can be. Ultimately, making an impact on your friends, your family members, your community, and your life. Join the hashtag Rise and Grind Elite Mastermind and get your fast pass to a life where your network is your net worth.
Hey, are you new to the show? If so, you have got to join us over at the hashtag Rise and Grind Facebook group. There's nothing but motivation, inspiration, and education. We have over 30,000 members, like-minded individuals, inspiring each other every single day. To find us, just head over to Facebook and search hashtag Rise and Grind. Don't forget the hashtag and join our group. You have to check out the Scale to Speed Automotive Academy. We've got Judge Graham, Matt Monero, Glenn Lundy. It's in Dallas, Texas. We're going to do a ton of fun stuff that I'm not allowed to say on Facebook, but we're also going to learn a ton of ways to scale your dealership to the next level. All you have to do is head to swsautomotive.com for all of the details.
There's some crazy things that happen when you come out to Texas, man. You run into guys like Judge Graham, the 9-figure business builder, Matt Monero, the guy who's done $1 billion in revenue, and then you end up in places like this.
In Texas, right, we got cowboy hats, but the big thing we're teaching is how do you build an end game? How do you create recurring revenue? How do you take your business to the next level? What's the legacy look like, Glenn? The automotive industry has been missing this.
I agree, 1,000,000%.
So come and join us in September for the Scale with Speed Automotive Academy, where myself, Glenn, and Judge will work with you for 2 full days to get your dealership to the next level fast.
Great news, hashtag Rise and Grind is now a podcast that you can download daily and listen to it anywhere that you download your podcast. Make sure while you're there, shoot us a comment, like and subscribe, and share with your friends. That's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show. And here's your host, Glenn Lundy.
Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? My goodness, man, watching those announcements, I'm thinking, golly, this show has come a long way. Don't you agree? The production on this thing is amazing, man. Brandon makes some of the most incredible videos. I mean, hashtag Rise and Grind Elite, Scale with Speed, Judge Graham, Matt Monero. And then to top it all off, today is Wednesday, August 12th, 2020, episode 682. What's up, Alexander Perry? Great to see you. James Gavin, how are you, sir? Pam Woosley. So today is the first and last time it will ever be Wednesday, August 12th, 2020. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most of this absolutely incredible day. Fair enough. So today is also known as CMA Day, right? CMA, Carter Myers Automotive Group, an incredible group of dealerships in the Virginia area. They just added another store, I believe, taking them to 16 dealerships across Virginia. And CMA Day, Wednesday, CMA Day is the day that I get the honor of working with the leaders of these 16 stores. Guys like Alex, who I just said hi to, Alexander Perry, and Scott Simons, who's on here. I get to work with him and Ben St. Hours and just a bunch of amazing superhumans over there, right? Talal, my man Talal, he's already sent me messages this morning, right? So CMA Day, Wednesday CMA Day, super stoked that I get to spend time with them a little bit later today, the leaders of their organization. Wednesday is also the day that I meet with my 800% Club Bravo group. Kim Garner, I'll see you today for CMA Day, which is awesome, right? So we also have Bravo Group 800% Club. So 800% Club, I work with the owners and general managers of dealerships all across the nation. And so today is Bravo Group for 800% Club. So I get to work with like Adam Aarons and his group of stores. He's got the Patriot stores, over here on the East Coast. So I get to work with him. I get to work with guys like Aaron Lang all the way up there in Canada and his incredible team that are just absolutely amazing, and other members of the group. And so we've got CMA Day, which is awesome. I get to work with the leaders of the Carter Myers Automotive Organization. Then we also have 800% Club Bravo. So I get to work with the owners and general managers of dealerships all across the country. And then to top it off, on top of that, I get to spend time today with the hashtag Rise and Grind Elite members. At 3 p.m. today, we'll all get together and we'll mastermind and really just dive in with our Rise and Grind Elite group. Really dive in and see how we can move those people's lives forward. I learned from that process. It's Q&A style. We really get to dive in and figure out how we can level up in all sorts of different areas of people's lives, right? So today, Wednesday, August 12th, 2020, dude, it's awesome. Are you kidding me? CMA Day, 800% Club, hashtag Rise and Grind Elite. It's a big training day for me, but that's not the point. Hi, Simona Holloway. Great to see you. The point is, success leaves clues. And you should all be watching, studying, and taking notes. Whether you're watching live or whether you're watching on replay. You should be watching, studying, and taking notes. You should be acting like a student. That's what you should be doing.
No matter what age you are, no matter, race, gender, what position you are in, you should be currently acting like a student no matter where you are in life. Because, see, you have to understand that success is only obtained and sustained by those who become lifelong students. That's it. Period. Fact. Sorry. It is only obtained and sustained by people that are lifelong students. I want you to grab your planner. If you grab your hashtag Rise and Grind planner, what's up, Heather Parody? Great to see you. If you grab your hashtag Rise and Grind planner, you pop right up to the top. You're going to see a quote. What I love about these planners is all of the quotes on the top were submitted by members of the group. So members of the group will submit quotes. It's not their quotes, but they submit their favorite quote to share with us. And these quotes go with us, man, throughout the year. And it's amazing the timing on these things sometimes. I'll open my planner and I'll be like, holy smokes. That quote was put there almost a year ago, and yet here it is perfectly on time at the exact right time that I need it. And I believe that you do as well. I love the planner as well, Nathaniel. Thank you. And so today's quote is from Trevor Bromley. And the quote says this, and I love it. The quote says, "A man's reach must exceed his grasp." I'm just going to let you sit on that for a second. A man's reach must exceed his grasp. You see, there's always another level. No matter how many years you got in the business, no matter how much experience you have under your belt, no matter how far you've come, there is always another level. Let's dance. We're going to talk about this a little bit today here on hashtag Rise and Grind. That's right. Shake it out. Shake it out. Come on. Wake up. For those of you that know, and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button, because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you. Yeah, you, Cindy. Yeah, you, Joan. Yeah, you, Terry Collins. Is for you to hit that share button. Also, if you're listening on podcast, hashtag Rise and Grind with Glenn Lundy. If you're listening on the podcast, make sure you drop a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Do all of those things. That way we can get this out a little bit further and continue to make an impact. I would greatly appreciate it. This is also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you, Amy Myers, and I want you to say good morning to me, whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay. Say what's up. I'll say what's up back. Fair enough? Is that a fair deal? Is that a fair deal? What's up, Janelle Griego? How you doing, Eric Burns? My man, Terry Collins. Eric Burns is in the elite. Terry Collins is in the elite. Emily Gowler is in the elite. Mike Stevens is in the elite. What's up, Kenny Brock? Great to see you, sir, twice in a row. What's up, Mike Overfelt over there at CMA? Suzanne Wall, Simona Holloway, Mrs. Amanda Sanner, she's in the elite. What's up, Julio Soto? How you doing, Michael Mills, Robert Fuller? Dude, Guthrie just dropped some stars on us. Hey, Guthrie, thanks for the stars, buddy. I truly appreciate that. We're going to take those stars, we're going to go out into the community, and we're going to make a massive impact with those stars. We're getting ready to go out for another round. It's going to be amazing. What's up, Jama Newhoff? That's right, Newhoff. What's up, Terry LaPierre, Spencer Nicholson, Kristen Hot Tibbs? What's up, Kristen? Jeremy Noling, Mr. Alexander Perry, 500 stars from Chris Campbell. That's what I'm talking about. Chris Campbell's also in hashtag Rise and Grind Elite, as is John Coltonborn. He's also an elite member. How you doing, Susan Rose? Gail B. Craft. That's right, Rick Tamburino is hashtag Rise and Grind Elite. What's up, Brad Smith? How you doing, Kim Fair? Another elite member. Krista Bug, another elite member. What's up, Michael Gazdick, Ray Hatcher, Melvin Rodriguez? Dude, I love it. I love it. feeling that? Running a little bit harder? Let's do this. Gonna be a great show. Already is. What do I mean gonna be? It's already a good one. Be better if I could find the video I'm looking for right now. Then I could move a little smoother through this transition. There it is. Okay, here we go. So when it comes to this quote here, a man's reach must exceed his grasp. I love this. This was actually part of a poem written by Robert Browning where he was just talking about reaching out past your limitations, right? Being able to stretch out further than you ever thought or imagined that you could. It's a really incredible poem. You should check it out when you get a chance. A man's reach must exceed his grasp. Now, I love language. I love the power of words, and I myself particularly am a student. I love to learn everything that I can possibly learn. And so when I read this quote, I immediately go to my dictionary. That's right, aka online dictionary, not like my actual one in my back pocket or anything. But I go to my dictionary and I like to look up the definitions of words because even though I think I might know or understand the meaning, I want to make sure that I process that. So a man's reach must exceed his grasp. So when I look at those words, I go, okay, the word reach stands out to me, right? A man's reach, which of course, when it says a man, it can be a woman. We're not being sexist or genderized or anything like that, right? So if we look at the word reach by definition says to stretch out an arm in a specified direction in order to touch or grasp something. Example, he reached over and turned off his bedside light. It also says to arrive at or get as far as. Goodbye, she said, as they reached the door. Hi, Sarah Ball. Great to see you. So I look at this and I'm like, okay, a man's reach, right? Stretch out our arms in a specified direction, and I'm physically doing that, right? Like you should see me. People probably think I'm weird in the morning, but I'm physically like reaching. Okay, I'm going. If you're listening on the podcast, you're gonna have to hop on over to official Glenn Lundy. You can watch the videos live there, or you can find them on YouTube, on replay. But I'm physically reaching out, right? So do that with me this morning, okay? Just if you're out on a run, I want you to reach out like as high as you can. Reach your arms up and high. If you're in your house, you're waking up, you're sitting in the bed, I want you to get up and I want you to reach those arms out as high as you can, right? We're going to reach, all of us, across the United States of America right now, 5:30 in the morning, or watching on replay. I don't care if you're watching on replay. I want you to reach. I want you to get that feel of a real reach, right? Where you're stretching your arms out, right? And then now that you're reaching as high as you can and you're looking probably strange and feeling a little awkward, we're just going to reach a little bit more, right? I want you to reach a little bit more to remind yourself this morning that you always have a little bit more, right? A little bit more in your reach. All right. So that feels good. That's a good stretch. I'm going to have a good run today. I can feel it already as soon as I get out of here. So we define this word reach, stretch out arm in a specified direction in order to touch or grasp something. Now we go back to our quote. A man's reach must exceed his grasp. Well, exceed means more than. So let's define the word grasp. So grasp means to seize and hold firmly. Right? Now, Sean Jones, it's great to see you. Lisa Bourne, great to see you. I hope you guys better have reached, like you better have stuck your arms out. If you missed that opportunity, you're crazy. Michael Guthrie, great to see you as well. All right, so grasp, to seize and hold Firmly also as a noun, it says a firm hold or a grip. All right, so I put these together. I'm like, all right, cool. A man's reach must exceed his grasp. So, like what I start thinking in my head and physically as I start taking this action, right? As I start taking this actual action, which this is what life is about, my friends. We take action. Don't just sit back and listen. Don't just sit back and consume. Take action. Incredibly, incredibly powerful, okay? Take action. All right? So we reach out and now we need to exceed our grasp. So in my mind, as I picture that, I'm like, okay, so I start thinking about like a ladder, right? I start thinking, just picture yourself on a ladder, and as you're climbing this ladder, basically each level, you kind of have to like secure each level, right? You reach as far as you can, you grasp what you can, you secure that level, and then now you are required to exceed your current grasp. So now you reach out further up to that next level and you secure, and you reach out further into that next level and then you secure, right? So that's what I think about. I picture myself, or you should picture yourself. Think about it for just a second this morning. Picture yourself on a ladder, consistently reaching, securing, reaching again. Now you're extending. Each time you're extending your reach, right? Your reach is actually extending your grasp. Your grasp is on rung number 7, right? Your grasp is on rung number 7, and now you're reaching up to rung number 8. And that's what was meant by this quote. A man's reach must exceed his grasp. And this, my friends, is exactly what it looks like, what it truly looks like to be a lifelong student. And see, the higher you get, the higher you climb up this ladder, the more success you achieve, and ultimately the bigger an impact you can make on this planet. Right, Xavier? Are you with me, Xavier? Like, if we can climb up this ladder, if we can continue to reach, right? If we can reach past our grasps in our relationships, well, then that's going to enhance and increase the success of those relationships. If we can reach past our grasps in our careers, well, then ultimately that's going to increase the level of success that we have in our careers, right? We're going to continue to climb up the proverbial ladder. If we can reach past our grasps in our fitness, Kim, if we can reach past our grasp, what we're currently in control of, right? If we can reach out past that in our fitness, then we can start to see heightened, extended, and sustainable levels of success when it comes to our fitness, right, Tina? Tina gets that, right? Right? If we can reach past our grasp, what we currently have grasp as far as our spirituality, right, Steph Jane? If we can take what we currently have grasp as far as spirituality, if we can reach past that, then we can start to climb to new levels of success that are sustainable in our spirituality. You see, it is the life of a lifelong student that we should all seek and desire. Amen, Kim Wilson? It is the life of the lifelong student that we should all seek and desire. It is not the life of a celebrity. It is not the life of the rich and famous. It is not the life of the Kardashians. It is not the life of the Johnsons down the street, but truly the life of the lifelong student that is continually reaching out past our grasp. That is the life we should all desire. You see, my friends, you got to hear me out this morning. Learners are earners. Write that sucker down at 5:30 in the morning. Learners are earners, which means for you, guess what time it is? It's time for you to get back to school, Jeff Baker, who's in the hashtag Rise and Grind Elite. So I'm not calling him out specifically because he's ready, right? Mike Higdon, that's right. Some new levels. Yes, Vicky Everett, right? It's time for you to get back to school. Listen, I'm your friend. I just want you to know, I'm your friend. You and I are friends. We hang out. We spend time together in the morning. We talk throughout the day, right? You and I are friends. I adore you. I think you're absolutely amazing. Like, I am so thankful for you. But you and I, as friends, I just want to say to you, like, your current results in any of those areas of your life, your current results are based upon your current knowledge. Okay? Your current results are based upon your current knowledge. If you want heightened results, you're going to have to heighten your knowledge. Now, I'm going to give you a perfect example of this, all right? This is Amazon stock right now, all right? This graph looks like what most companies look like over like decades if they're lucky, all right? This is a graph of Amazon stock just since February, okay, Sankey? This is since February, just a few months ago when COVID first hit. Their stock was $1,800 a share in February. Their stock is $3,140 a share 6 months later, right? In the midst of a pandemic, okay? Now, my guess is if you had knowledge that this stock was going to blow up like this over the last 6 months, or even if you go back 5 years when you used to be able to get Amazon stock for like $30, which is crazy, right? But if you had knowledge that that stock was going to go up, my guess is if you knew 100% that stock was going to do that, you would have invested. That's my guess. If you knew 100% that was going to happen, you would have invested in that particular stock. Can we agree? Throw me a heart, throw me a like, hit a share button, throw me a virtual high five, maybe an elbow bump, whatever it is. If you agree that if you would have known in February that that's exactly what was going to happen with that stock, you might have dumped into it, right? Like if you were 100%, no risk, right? You would have done that. I'm going to give you another example real quick of knowledge, all right? If we have knowledge, you know, you've all seen this movie Back to the Future. If you haven't, something's wrong with you. You need to go back right now, stop everything and watch this movie, right? But Back to the Future, he got a sports almanac. He got a sports almanac that showed all of the winners for all of the big races and games, and he knew the future, and so his plan was to go and he was going to bet on those and he was going to win, right? Back to the Future. If you have knowledge and you know 100% there's going to get a result, then you would go bet on it, right? Like, let's just admit it. If you had a sports almanac that you knew the final score of every major sporting event, then the whole country would look like Biff did in Back to the Future, right? You know you do that. You go out there, you own everything, right? Because you'd go out there and you'd make those guaranteed bets. Knowledge, if you have the knowledge, then you would take those actions. But now here's my question for you in both of those scenarios. What if you don't have money? What if you know for a fact the Amazon stock's going to blow up, but you don't have any money? What if you know for a fact the sports scores of every major sporting event for the next 50 years, but you don't have any money? You have $0. You have knowledge, but you have $0. What does your behavior look like? My guess is your behavior looks like urgency. Like you start, you're like urgent. You're like on the phone, you're calling people, like you're desperate, you're determined, right? You're resourceful. You're like, I don't care what I got to do, what I got to wear. I don't care how far I got to run. I don't care how far I got to go. I don't care who I have to negotiate with. I don't care who I need to sell on this idea. Like you literally wouldn't waste a moment of time on anything else. You would be singularly focused on obtaining some dollars so you could buy that stock, so that you could bet on that game. You see, the knowledge, just the knowing, would cause you to create massive levels of action. You see, a man with knowledge and no money seeks opportunity. A man with money, and I spelled that wrong. How am I going to mess up that word? I got to fix it right here on camera. And no knowledge. That's not right. There we go. Can't have that. Let's go back. A man with knowledge and no money seeks opportunity. A man with money and no knowledge stays where they are. You see, ultimately, growth equals life, my friend. Growth equals life. Today and every day, you need to extend your reach beyond your grasp. You see, the world needs what you have to offer. You just might not know it yet. You see, you, my friend, are a child of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything. And that God made you to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. So as you continue to be a student, as you go back to school and continue to learn and grow and level up, that knowledge will inspire you to take actions that you wouldn't normally take. That knowledge will inspire you with urgency and determination, with focus and just no quit in you. You'll run through mountains as you continue to gain knowledge and become the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. It makes an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your coworkers. Something as simple as you showing up here today has made an impact on me. And I, for one, I absolutely love you for it. I do. If nobody's told you that yet this morning, I want to be the first. I absolutely stinking love you. I do. And I want so badly for you to obtain and be able to to hold on to massive levels of success in all different areas of your life. Because I know for a fact, as you continue to grow, growth is life, and your life has value. It matters. It matters. Listen, if you need more videos like this, you can go to GlennLundy.com. That's right. Go to GlennLundy.com. Where's my music? What? Why is it? Clear. Play. Sheesh. If you need more videos like this, you can go to GlennLundy.com. That's right. If you haven't done so already, do me a favor and hit that share button. If you're listening on podcasts, please make sure that you subscribe, drop a comment, let us know what you thought about today's episode. If you're listening on Facebook Live or watching me here live at Official Glenn Lundy, do me a favor, go download the podcast. It always helps. And if you're not a member of #RiseAndGrind Elite, I highly suggest you come join us. It's an amazing group of individuals. We are all learning. We are all back to school. We are all being students. And that knowledge is it's driving us to stretch our reach, to exceed our grasps. And most importantly, come back here again tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. We're going to do this all over again on #RiseAndGrind. Have a great day, Naomi. Great to see you.
dressing room.